Hi, I'm Stephanie Montalvo and I'm your Ruby Ribbon stylist. And today I wanted to share with you how to get into your cami. So you probably just received your package and you're probably looking at it thinking it looks too small. That's always the first thing a person thinks. But the one thing I want you to remember is that all of our camis stretch up to 3 times their size. So that's what makes it really is going to be able to fit, even though it doesn't look like it will. The next thing is that our camis are manufactured from the bottom up. So what that means is that you're going to step into the cami. So I hope you haven't tried to pull it over your head, because if you have, you probably got the silicone gripper stuck in your hair. So don't do that. Doesn't feel very good, and I know that that's probably not going to work for you if you do that. So you're going to step into your cami. So ideally you want to be barefoot or have socks on and not your shoes. You want to make sure you have your cami facing forward, which means to look for the flat is the back, and then the side that kind of has a little bit of softer, less compression areas in the front, that's the front. Okay, so you see the cups don't have that compression like the rest of the cami has. So what you're going to do is, I have a cami on under this, so I'm just going to remove my shirt. And this cami is actually one size bigger than what I normally wear. I'm currently wearing a 38 lace in the black. And this is a 40 polka dot in the original full support. So again, my cami's facing forward. I go ahead and I step into the cami. And then you can pull the cami up. Now, what's going to happen is that gripper edge will probably drag on your clothes. So I usually roll mine up just a little bit. And then I just keep pulling, and yes, it's some work to get it over the booty if you have one like me. Once you get it up, I pull it up as much and as high as I possibly can. And then I bring up the part where my breast would sit. And you can see here it has that flat piece in between. That's going to help with the uniboob. Obviously, with the second cami on, it looks a little bit different than it would if it would have had a no cami underneath it. You're just going to put your arm in each side. You want to make sure that it's high enough in the back. And I can tell you right now, the number one issue I have with my clients is it's not high enough in the back. So right now it isn't high enough. I wanted to show you that first. So how do I get it higher? I simply bend over and I tuck up on the strap. You'll notice that brought it up. Then I'll roll it down, and of course this is normally against my skin. I'm doing it against my clothing simply for the video. I'm going to pull this up under my armpit a little bit and make sure I'm all adjusted. There's kind of a release point that sits right under the breasts in the original and in the sheer version. In the lace, it's the lace piece and you want that high as up as you can, right up under the breasts. And then you kind of tuck in anything else and make sure your girls are in their separate spots. And again, I have a cami on underneath, so it looks a little bit different, I know. But you'll notice how nice and high it is in the back. In fact, I'm even going to bring it up just a tad more. Just tug up on those straps and tuck the back in, and again, pull it down. You want to make sure that the seam across the bottom, the silicone gripper edge, is laid flat against your skin. It's not over your crack or anything like that, because you don't want that separation of the gripper edge. You want it to be laying flat against your skin. Now, once you have the cami on, you can put in your petals. And I did have my petals already inserted in the black cami. So I just simply lift my breast, plus place the petal kind of beneath it, and then place it in there so that it's held in place. And that's how you put on a Ruby Ribbon Cami. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me. Again, this is Stephanie, your Ruby Ribbon stylist. Thanks for joining me.